Yes guys, welcome down to Carter's Golf and today's course vlog. I am not going to be using my traditional golf clubs. I am going to be using a set of ladies clubs. Okay, so I want to see how much of a difference it's going to make to my game, positive and negative. Now, normally to be fitted for a set of ladies clubs, the swing speed is obviously the key. So for a set of ladies clubs, you're generally looking around about 60 miles an hour swing speed. So it's probably wrong to label it as a ladies club because it could be a man swinging at 60 miles an hour. It doesn't really matter. My clubs are extra stiff, 125 gram iron shaft. Driver is also extra stiff at 65 grams in the driver shaft. Now I'm going to be going on to, I've got a set of Titleist AP1s, ladies flex, and in terms of weights, they're like 45, 50, they're like 50 grams weights on the iron shafts. Normally on my iron shafts they're 125 grams, so less than half the difference. When you get onto the driver, we're probably looking at around 40 grams and ladies flex. So we're going to be seeing how much distance I lose, and it also then hopefully will show the importance of your custom fitting, making sure that you have the right clubs for when you go out onto the golf course. So that is the purpose of today's video. I could have just get the end of it and go, you know what, it didn't really make a difference, I might just stick with them. I doubt that's going to happen, but let's see what score I can shoot with a set of ladies. Alright guys, and what better way to start this vlog than a 585 yard par 5 into wind. Let's really test it. .12 degree, set to A1, ladies flex. First shot of the day, sold. I'll have it. I'll have two. Honestly, I think this is where I normally hit my tee shot anyway. It's into wind, so I mean, it's hard to gauge. I'd say I'm probably maybe 20, 30 yards back or something, but it felt nice off the face. Just a really easy draw. Really nice, easy draw. Right, I've got to be careful here. Slight downhill lie. I've got a 3-wood, so it's a 16.5 degree 3-wood. I just got to be careful that I can control the club face, because if I draw this, that left bunker is really waiting for me. I mean, wow, that is just... that is just outrageous. A little bit of a toe hook, but we'll take that. Absolutely no danger. We will take that. Happy with that. Bit toey. That's what the toe is for. Gear effect, technology. Guys, so from 585 into wind, I have now left myself 71 yards. So I've just hit 510 yards, driver and a 3-wood into wind. So playing, I mean, that's two big hits with clubs that, let's be fair, are not right for me. They're too whippy, they're too lofted, they're too short. But I'm not really sure what the purpose of this vlog is anymore. It was meant to kind of show the importance of custom fitting, but I don't think it has. We not all just play with clubs that are a little bit easier to use. I've got the wrong club, I've got my own club. Here we go. I had my own wedge out then. Right, this is, wow, big difference when I get this out. 52 degree. It's managed to sit, it's gone a bit too far over the back though. Bit of a toe strike again. What does that tell you guys? 2 shots in a row. Driver, to be fair, was toe side of centre. What does that tell you? Length of club. That's all it's telling us so far. You normally find with players that if the clubs are too short, they'll hit the toe of the club. If the clubs are too long, they'll generally hit towards the heel. So I suppose that is my point of custom fitting so far. Okay, making points. I like it. All right, it's a real shame there about the wedge shot. Not a great strike. Big difference actually when I went back from, I obviously grabbed my 54 by mistake and just put it back into the bag. Came back with the 52 of the ladies club. It just felt massively different. So wedges in particular was a huge difference. Like I was probably holding my own 5-iron, so that's probably why it didn't feel too difficult to hit. Putter's not really going to make a difference. It's a pretty standard Scotty Cameron putter. It'd be nice to roll one in for birdie though. Greens are lovely. Oh, we nearly did as well. All right, 585 yard par 5, into wind, ladies clubs, par, driver 3-wood wedge. All right, so I normally hit a 3-wood on this hole. I normally go 3-wood, but today I'm just going to hit driver. Just feel really comfortable with it. But I love the draw. I can't draw my driver. Oh, fairway finders, love it, love it. This could get gamed. Right, I think this is where I'm going to find the biggest difference now, because 93 yards, it's uphill into wind again, so I'm out with the gap wedge. Now my normal gap wedge is a bit stronger, it's a 50 degree, so I'll probably hit it about 125 to 130. I'm expecting to hit this about 110. It's 2 degrees lighter, 2 degrees weaker I should say. It's lighter in the shaft, shorter in the shaft. This is the biggest difference I think in terms of how I can get the strike, the consistency of the strike. So I'm just going to get a feel of my posture and just going to really make sure I keep that connection in my swing and that speed on the way down. Sit, sit, sit. Oh, I could be close, you know. So look at that divot. Right, I mean I've gone down for that, haven't I? Wow. That has gone down to oblivion. Right, so I just made sure I hit down. Yeah, I really made sure. All right, it's a pretty good shot actually. Happy with that. The flag is tight into the back of that bunker, so it's not easy. And also, guys, look at that backdrop. It's lovely, isn't it? Just straight down the grass into the concrete jungle. That is the apartment blocks of Dubai. One of the key things, guys, as well to note is that all your putters, anyone that's got a 34, 35 inch putter, and you're 6 foot and below, the putter's too long for you. So definitely go and get some. It should be in around the 33 inch mark with the putter. As a general rule, by the way. A little bit of helpful advice. Right, downhill, left to right. Okay, yes guys, par 5 now, so another par 5 to come. This one's downwind, so normally hit this from 2 like a driver and a 5 iron, maybe a 4 iron sometimes. Very interesting to see what I can hit it with today, provided I get this two shots away. Or a little bit. Just spun out of it. So I've just spun out of it a little bit. So straight away that shows you the. We do this up there. Alright, so as I was saying before all the building noise in the background started, they're building a whole row of houses down the side of this par 5. You want to see? I mean, I'm not sure who's going to buy them, but fair enough, go for it. Anyway, so I spun out of the shot a little bit. So normally my clubs would probably get away with it a little bit more. The clubs here, because it's so whippy, because I've got my lower body out too early, my hand's stuck behind me a little bit too much. The shaft of the club is probably still bent as it comes into impact, so it's not had a chance to kind of square the face back up, and I've just hit a little block. But the good thing about it is it's got so much loft that I've hit it with a bit of loft. It's coming from the inside, so it's open. It's 12 degrees of loft as it is. It's now added even more loft, so it's just gone up. It's not really spun too much to the side, so I've really not missed it by very far, but I could definitely tell the difference in the way the ball flew, travelled, height, everything. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm not a million miles away from the green still. Saying that, I am 250 yards away. Now, this time of year, the grass is pretty much dead, so I've not got a bad lie. So I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go for 3 wood. I'm going to see how I can control it for height and strike. I'm trying to hit it hard. So I'm going to try and hit a little bit of a baby fade in there, try and get a little bit more height on it. But I'm going to try and literally carry it all the way. Oh, gosh, got absolutely all of it. If that's made it, I'm buzzing. I mean, everybody click the like button on this video just for that shot. I'd like to think if you're still here at this point, you've enjoyed it up to this point. But that is for eagle. Driver 3-wood, 250 yards, 3-wood, nailed. Right, the question is, can we convert it? Left to right again. Too hard. You do go one under par though, one deep, with a set of ladies. Let's see if we can finish 2 under. I've got 2 holes to play. Oh no, that is not good. It's on the green, so it's not horrendous, but it's not good. I think we've got to be honest, in terms of a bad shot, it wasn't bad. You know, it wasn't bad, like horrendous. It's on the green, isn't it? So it's actually not that bad. Just little caught it a bit thin and blocks it again. So I just got a little bit stuck off. I was hoping, really, to be honest, I mean, if I'm being really cheeky, I was hoping it would land on that slope. I think it just cleared the slope, but if it had landed on that slope, it actually would have bounced left and gone in the hole. 2 putts. Well, a lot of left to righters today. This is definitely another one of those. It could go right to left a little bit at the end as well, but pace is number 1. Pace is key. Turn back for me, turn back for me. Oh, short. It's tricky. Right, these are always difficult for me. This is not the distance you want to be leaving yourself, is it? Right, let's escape this hole after 2 bad shots. Come on. That was garbage. Right, that was there. Right, bogey, and I'm gonna try that again. That was like a really, I hate it when I do that. That is literally, I hate it. I pushed it. That's how you swing. Still missed it, but still, it was a better stroke. I hate that shot when I come into the ball and I just go, hate it. Back to level par. I need to just make sure I thread this driver in between those bunkers though, first of all. First step first, right, make sure I get that rotation through, make sure I get that club face back to square. Like that. That is perfect. High draws, love it. Right, so last hole, last full shot of this vlog, and it is definitely safe to say I've lost distance with the ladies clubs, which I would fully expect. That last tee shot, so I've got 150 to the flag, which is looking like it's at the back of the green. The hole was 411 yards to the middle of the green, so let's say I've got 140-ish let's say I've got 141, just to make it a lot easier, to the middle of the green. So I'm hitting the ball off the tee generally around about 250, 260, which I think for me, it just kind of gives me the control. At least I know I'm going to hit every single fairway. However, it's at least 50 yards shorter than where I'd normally be. So there's that combination of, I want to try and find some forgiveness, some feel, some consistency, some comfort, but I also want that yardage. So it's important. It just shows how important it is to have the right set of golf clubs. These have been quite nice. They've been comfortable. I couldn't take them onto a pressured environment because they aren't suited to me. At the moment, I'm able to control it in a controlled environment, but under pressure or playing for a handicap, playing in a tournament, playing in front of people, it become a lot more difficult. Different areas of your body start to move faster and the club won't be able to cope with it. At the moment, I'm really focused on controlling the club. For 154 into win, I've got a 7-iron, so I'm already going probably a club longer than I normally would do. But I've got to be honest, it feels nice. Such a relaxed game, just to kind of ease through the motions with it. Well folks, the irons are certainly not so short, because that has gone miles. Right, let's see if we can get up and down. Horrendous ball striking, but what a result. Right, so you have to admit it would be quite sad if this misses and I finish over par on a vlog where I played pretty well. This is genuinely my first time on a golf course in a good few weeks, so come on, left edge, control that face, you. I thought I'd missed it. I thought I'd blocked it again. Phew. All right, yes guys, so that's the end of today's vlog. So thanks very much for joining me. And this has been it's quite an interesting one. I've never played with ladies clubs before, and I kind of enjoyed it. I kind of enjoyed the ease of it, in terms of I didn't really feel like I had to hit it very hard. The clubs felt nice and light, so I just felt like I really could go through the motions, which is a nice, comfortable feeling. Big difference in between my current set and the ladies set, obviously, in terms of weight and in terms of flexibility. So it was nice to kind of give it a change, go give it a try. Now, I think overall I would say it's important to kind of make sure you do get the custom fitting of the clubs, making sure that they're fitted for you, not just in terms of flex, but in terms of length of club, in terms of lie angle of the club head itself, grip size. Obviously, I noticed a big difference then. I have thicker grips, and the ladies' grips are smaller than a standard man's grip, so that straight away was a big difference. So custom fitting is massively important, as much as I did kind of enjoy that vlog. Guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it as well. Please do give this a thumbs up, give it a like, give us a comment, and from a very sweaty Dubai, see you again.